Hello students, welcome to Sigmaology 101. I'm ecstatic that you're here. I'm ecstatic that this video somehow captured your attention. And I'd like to welcome you to my class. Today we're going to be talking about methods to work your way up to being a motherfucking Sigma. Okay? There's a lot of betas in the world. There's a lot of alphas. We don't classify with them. We're lone wolves, right? Now this class isn't inclusive to one particular group, right? Everyone can join. We love the ladies too. We love the, whatever you classify yourself as. We don't fucking discriminate here. I just want you guys to be the best version of yourself, okay? By the end of this class, you just might be. So I want to note here, this isn't an overnight process. These things take time. It's a paradigm shift. It's a mental shift, baby. It's a mental shift. So it's a mountain, right? You gotta climb it, you gotta go up it until you eventually make it here in the Sigma Kingdom. The Sigma Kingdom, look at the guy, that's the sun shining on down, right? So let's get started here. Now, number one, with clashing ideologies within a friend group, you're gonna have a lot of betas, you're gonna have a lot of alphas, and there's a dominance clash there, right? But you don't wanna be part of that. You just don't. You want to be selfless, and sometimes being selfless entails taking one for the team, right? You can trace it back to, let me write this down, right? Taking one for the team. Now, you can trace selfless acts all the way back to the beginning of time. Greek gods, Greek goddesses, they always stepped outside of their self, right? They always stepped outside of their self and did something for the greater good, right? They were willing to step back and view the picture as a whole. So what I mean by this is sometimes you might have to pick up a 300-pounder for the team, right? Big old girl, big girl, or whatever you prefer, guy, fuck it, right? Now, 300 pounds is our minimum. We'll let it slide, right? We're doing what we gotta do so that our friends are, they can uphold their status within the hierarchy. So, 300 pounds, that's our minimum. But I will warn you guys, right? Once you go into here, 500 pounds, no go, don't go there. I've been there. It's a dark place, my friend. You don't want to be there. So with that being said, okay, this teaches you a quintessential lesson right here, to be selfless. Don't think about yourself all the time. Drop your ego, drop your pride, and do what's good for the greater of your pack. Okay? You guys get that? Taking notes? Okay, now let's move on to number 2 here. Now, Sigmas have a very specific taste in music, a supreme taste, some might even call it, okay? Now, we aren't interested with the mainstream shit, the Drake, Travis Scott, fucking Taylor Swift, fuck all that, right? Fuck all that. We listen to Kelly Clarkson. That's how you start your motherfucking day off, right there. Boom, bitch, for 500. I listen to her every day, religiously on the way to work. Some people ask me, why are your eyes red at 7 in the morning? I was fucking crying, dude. At 7? Yeah, motherfucker. It just reaches on a different level. It's spiritual. It takes you outside of yourself. Okay, it brings you to the best version of yourself. Now, if we do the simple equation here, K, meaning Kelly, right, plus C, Clarkson, what do you get? What do you get, class? Sigma. Simple equation, it always works. Listen to Kelly Clarkson, praise her as a god, give thanks, right? Let's move along here to number 3. You guys still with me? Okay, number 3. Number 3 has to do with the fashion sense of Sigmas. We aren't flashy, we aren't flaunty like a lot of the alphas. We don't have to compensate. People know we're swinging a big ass hammer. We don't gotta wear clothes to fucking show it, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go out to Kohl's, or if you don't have a Kohl's, go to wherever and buy you, get you a wife beater, baby. Get you a fucking wife beater. That's what's up. They're universal, the Swiss Army knife of clothes. You can wear them at a baptism, bar mitzvah. You can even wear them when you're taking one for the team, right? You can even take, you can even wear one while you're committing a selfless act, right? They're universal. They're interchangeable. It can be worn with any pair of pants. The list goes on. I mean, it's endless. It's infinite. It's zero, nil, null, right? I know you guys hear me. Number four, okay? Now, this is when the paradigm shift happens. Throughout this, you're working your way up. You're going up the roller coaster. Tick, 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 tick. Now you're on the edge right now. You're on the edge. You're on the edge. Okay? Now, this is what's coming over the edge. This is when you settle into your new Sigma personality, right? Your Sigma tendencies. Number 4, watch self-help. Excuse me, class. Videos, right? Now, you're gonna want to go and find a bunch of fucking self-help gurus. They don't have to have credentials at all, because to be quite frank, 99% of them are fucking bums in real life. they're bums in real life, and except me, I'm part of the 1%. But with that being said, you need to be able to be open to new information, and you need to switch your mind every fucking day regarding what you see, right? You need to carry that personality with you throughout each day without truly being yourself. So with that goes into, so there's 3 stages, right? You have mental disarray, which means, things get a little foggy. You're starting to rethink who you are, everything you've known to be true, but you're making progress. You don't know it, but it'll show, right? So for mental disarray, as you're watching these self-help videos, that goes into, let me hear it, class, schizophrenia, right? Now this is the stage where you start talking to spirits. You start talking to spirits at work. You might see something, the coworkers are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, I'm Sigma. The fuck are you talking about, right? So from this stage, this is enlightenment. This is the top of the pyramid. This is where the universe falls into place and you become, let's circle it one more time. Love it, love it. So now you're entering into the phase of psychosis, baby. That's where the change happens. That's when you've reached the tippity top of the mountain. Hello, son. A whole new world. That's when it all comes together, baby. So, thank you guys for listening. I know it was quite a drag here, but if you apply these methods in real life, I promise you joy. I promise you happiness, and maybe even a 300 fucking pounder.